There is no power for change greater than a community discovering what it cares about. In case nobody has told you that you appreciate it, in case you haven't got your flowers, welcome to the Rose Garden. It's your boy Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3, the host of the Talk to Be Nice podcast. We're here on our first episode of the Rose Garden. Here where we give all talented people in the city their flowers, make sure they know they're appreciated. Before we introduce our guests, of course, let me introduce the co-host.
I go by Sturn the plug. We're going to plug y'all into the Rose Garden. I am the CEO of the 478 Rap Fest, and you can find me on Facebook at Precious Sturn.
I'm Myia. You can find me on Facebook at Myia Hill. You can also find me on Instagram with my MY4ADH as well. I do hair also, so if you hit me up on Facebook, you can set up those buttons.
Okay. All right. And my two guests, man, we got a 2-for-1 on this one, man. Go ahead, man. You introduce yourself first.
What's going on? CJ and Capo.
Right.
We like to hear.
First off, man, I got separate questions for both of you all, but of course, if you all like a question and you want to answer it too, feel free to do so. First off, man, let these people know where y'all from.
I'm from the north.
I already know he's from.
I'm from Albany, Southside.
So how you got down here from Albany?
I've been around here for a minute.
Okay. So both of y'all, man, before we even get to like how y'all are now, y'all, as far as local talent go, both of y'all are pretty established. So it kind of works out that both of y'all are here together. Cause it'd be one thing if like one of y'all was like up here and the other person was like down here, it'd be real awkward talking to one person without the other. But it kind of work out, y'all kind of still in comparable realms. But talk to us about y'all upbringing, man. I can tell from both of y'all, like some of y'all music, a lot of pain in there, a lot of things you can tell come from past experience. I ain't trying to get in y'all business, but kind of talk to people about how does that factor into your music as far as your upbringing.
All my music come from reality, come from some form of what I've been and went through in my life, some things that going on around me. I say that they're the past things, so you know what I mean? Yeah, pretty much. In reality rap, when you listen to reach.
Okay.
Same thing with me. I ain't gonna fake it. Everything I talk about, what I've been through or going through.
That's a fact. And this one for you, man, cause you from my town, so I definitely know you OG when it comes to the music, man. Kind of explain to us, when did you get started?
Let's see when I got started probably about 14, maybe just when I realized I could really rap probably.
How'd you realize that? How that came about? We just realized.
Well, I was with my uncle. My uncle, he was at the studio and I think I was in there playing the game. They were making a song or something. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think their verse was that complicated. But I was like, I can swing that.
Oh, that's what y'all doing. I can do that. I can do that.
I guess you would say going from a slight little bit of hate, I was like, I can do that. They let me get on there. They said, you write something fine, it good. I'm gonna put you on there. They did. I got on that. Me and Polo did some things in high school. Me, Polo, me and Bell. We made a song like He Didn't Want to Hear Just stuff like.
You was on that song?
Yeah.
Oh snap, man! I remember that song, man. That song was fire. That's why I'm still probably hard even to this day, man. What's that song, about 10 years old now? Yeah. Probably more than that.
Yeah.
I remember that song.
But see, you gotta think like you would say, people, I don't know, I don't look at age like that. I look at it more as an experience because not to hate on younger rappers or things like that. If they 17 or 18, there's no possible way they possibly could have done a lot of the things what they saying they did. So they really just rapping on what they think they'll do in an instance of something.
What ifs?
I'm rapping about what done happened and things like that. So,
I like that. What about you? What got you? What was your turning point in the music?
I've been rapping since I was young. I ain't even take it serious though, but he just came to me at high school. I tried to go play football, it ain't work out. So I was just like,
well, that ain't worked out as far as football way.
I ain't gonna keep on up.
What was your position?
I was running back.
You look like a running back, so he give you that running back vibe, man.
I was tough, but ain't that, no, that worked out. So
Gotta switch lanes. That happens. Now you play piano too, don't you?
Yeah, I play
Do you come from a musical family or like an artistic background?
Nah.
So how do you learn to play piano?
Just messing around with it. I just like music.
That's hard.
Hey, y'all see him trying not to brag now? Yeah, I just woke up one day and just started playing the piano, man.
I want to know how to really female like the instruments.
I'm about to say that.
To be real with like whatever they like, I'm gonna learn how to do
That's
it.
the biggest flex. Hey, Shawty, hey, I play the piano for you. Don't even worry about it. I got stuff for you. Now, both of y'all, first song. Y'all remember the name of y'all first song?
Yeah.
What's the name of y'all first song? Yo, remember? What's the name of your first song?
I did somebody my first song. It's still on YouTube though. I forgot what it called. I think it was called this. I got on remember that little paint? Little paint app.
He ain't just paint after, did you?
I did my graphic design and all that and everything.
You know he was mad. He doing that bit, boy. He got all that paint. So was it a good song?
Nah, probably back then to me it was.
What about you? You good song?
Yeah, good song. I think every song gonna make me my
Hey, he said it's a good.
every time.
He said it's a good song, but he ain't told us the name of the song, so we can't even verify. We just gotta take it out.
No cap, y'all. I done made over 500 songs though. No
Really?
cap. I could drop a mixtape every month if I were to. Like it straight up life experiences change, your perception on things change. How I felt last month, I ain't gonna feel this month. So some of them songs I done dropped, I just never end up dropping them. So I can have an unreleased go crazy though.
That makes sense. So, y'all rap names, man. Where y'all rap names come from?
Rich villain.
Where you come from?
Like that just summed it up. Oh, I understand completely now. Where that came from?
Let's say I've been a wealthy criminal.
Okay.
And we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that, definitely. So, what does Capo come
You know
from?
you the first person to ask me that ever.
Ain't nobody ever asked
Ain't
that.
nobody ever asked me that.
I never understood, like, how do you try to get really into an artist if you don't, for me to really appreciate somebody, you gotta kind of know how they thinking. How you really say, yo, I rock with them and never, yo, bro, why you call yourself Capo, bro? That's like it seemed like a starting question to me.
Nah, see, CGL, that's just my game, so that's just where that come from. Capo, Lou got cash named me that.
Shout out Lou, shout out Lou.
In high school, you go out of town, you won't come up with a little fake name. Or a little PC time, man. Ain't want nobody know my real name. So he just called me Capo. I just kept it.
That's fine, man. Shout out Lou, man. Definitely. And I know you just mentioned you were part of a crew as far as a rap crew. I ain't never seen you are you attached to a rap crew or no?
I'm not so much as just myself. I'm like a solo band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me jump. I'm jumping around between both of y'all questions. So, as far as the recording process, do y'all usually come to the studio with like already ready to go, or are y'all one of the artists who like get there and just vibe for a while?
I'll do them both. I write it in the card, or just say it in my phone and say the little voice clips or some bars I like.
That's hard.
Get to the studio, just freestyle, punch it out. I do all of it. I feel like folks that say they don't write, like, you being on the half a musician. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
I used to write all the time. I still like writing, but then with Big DJ called me, hey, we can go studio right now. So I don't be having none, so I ain't got no trouble but freestyle.
But y'all better than me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm cheap. So when I used to go to the studio, bro, I already done practice my bars. I'm ready to go.
I used to be like that though. Like when I first started rapping, I used to charge like $50 an hour.
50, 60 an hour.
I just felt like it was just like, nah. So now I do about 3 songs an hour now. Like,
Yeah.
That's how I
get
do.
my money.
I done practice. I'll probably go through it 1 or 2 times, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm getting all my money. I never understood like some artists. I'm not saying this. Everybody got their own process, but bro, you don't spend $60 to just go vibe in a room, bro. You could have did that at the crib and then came in ready. Hey, to each his own, man. It ain't my money, so I ain't counting nobody pockets, man. As far as musical influences, man, I need y'all to name y'all top 3. Who y'all top 3, man?
Future, Gucci Mane,
Eminem. Why
Really?
I would have bet everything in my bank account. I did not expect you to say Eminem. Why Eminem?
I knew it was something.
he can rap. I ain't gonna say better, but he can rap in certain ways. I can't really get the melody to come out of me. it's not been too many rappers ever came
Cadence,
I can replicate a cadence or sound like it. It's just nothing. No,
So it's just different. So you're attracted to different.
always
That's hard.
originality, like for real.
How about you? Who your influence?
Ooh, T-Pain, Lucha, K-Camp.
I can see that. Now,
I mean,
so that was y'all mainstream. I'm putting y'all on the spot. I need y'all to name y'all top 3 local artists. It's the Rose Garden now. We giving y'all flowers. Give these people their flowers, man.
I would say me, fam, and Mitch.
You can't put yourself in the top. It gotta be other than you. I feel that. I didn't specify. So top 3 other than you. Do y'all got a song together?
Ballman.
Oh, go crazy on my
Yeah.
song.
And Ballman hard, Slug for sure.
Most
Mitch.
definitely.
It's a lot of hard. It's hard to do top 3 cause
Like if you go on Apple Music or anything right now, you look up and one of our names or something. So like when it just keep playing, one of our songs gonna come up off of each other. Everybody in one around right now, it's like that. This whole little area is like that.
and Marty on 9600 nigga. And Sasaki, them little niggas hard.
Shout out all them. So what would y'all consider y'all styles, man? Are y'all more the vibe type artists? Are y'all more the lyricism type artists? What? Not to put y'all in a box, because y'all can't really be put in a box, but if you just had to describe it as best as possible, what would you consider yourselves to be?
Just going in there trying to make the most original type of song I can that's melody to people. You know what I'm saying? It got a good rhythm to people. They like it. They jam to it, but they can say that sound like bro.
So is it more trap or soulful?
Yeah, I come up off of it also. Like I make a lot of songs, but yeah, it gonna be mostly trap.
Mostly trap.
Yeah.
Really sure
98% trap.
Now, Capo, I gotta put you on the spot, because I'd be wrong if I did not keep the same energy with you see right here.
I remember what you gonna say.
Now,
I be watching, I know what you gonna
on the rap sheet, man, I had said I hadn't heard anything from you lyrical yet. Now, I did make it clear, I like your songs, bro. That's not the question. I just hadn't heard anything lyrical from you. So, is there a song, a lyrical song I need to check out that I'm owing you an apology for?
I ain't got one yet. To be honest, in my opinion.
Okay, hey.
It be certain stuff you wanna wait until it's that time.
What do you take? What do you mean lyrically though? Like,
Now y'all gotta think from my standpoint.
You battle rapper.
Still battle rapper.
Yes, you gotta think. When I'm rapping, when I say lyrical ain't just, hey, you put a lot of words together that rhyme. That's not lyrical to me. I'm looking for the double entendres, triple entendres. I'm looking for some things,
punchline,
When I hear, and that's why, like when I heard somebody say, oh, he lyrical. My lyrical and your lyrical might not be the same lyrical. So that's why I was asking, is there a my lyrical, or you just, because you can rap, that's not the question. So that's why I went ahead and asked, because if I owe someone an apology, I need to give them an apology. But if it ain't there yet, I know you can do it. That's why I was asking, have you done it yet? But if that's not your style, you don't need to do it, because what you're doing already working for you.
But it cool.
Yeah.
I can, but it just ain't way to most people.
Yeah, and to be real,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
the lyrical thing really ain't. We be honest, it ain't what people like.
It used to be, but
like people don't really like the bars like that.
They
Yeah,
turn shit out. You right?
Beats now.
they listening to the beats.
And how hard the 808s jump. Like,
That's a fact. But I had to ask, because I'd be wrong now if I said that and he wasn't in the room and then I pretend like I ain't say that with him sitting right here. So I just had to ask, man, to make sure I kept the same energy. But now I definitely like it. Like I said before, whether you in the room or not, you definitely talented and what you doing is working. Let's talk about your project first, man. What was the name of your last project? Was it what it called? Rich Villain?
Yeah.
It's self-explanatory, man. I seen people talking about it. Obviously, did great numbers, strong feedback on it. Is that the reception though you expected though when you dropped it?
In a local or regional area, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Do you feel
I
like
do heavy more promotion on everything we doing. Like we recognize that, and I just had a newborn probably like a month ago.
Congratulations on that, of course.
Yeah, we're dealing with that type of situation. What happened, slow it back and just learning more about marketing, learning more about promotion and stuff. So push forward the next project I got in the year coming out. Just roll it out the right way, do everything the right way, and push it as the length of time as you're supposed to. Like that. Yeah.
You got a date on that yet or not?
November 7th.
Oh, it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Any big features on that? Anything like that?
I got Drip God Huncho on there, or I got Real 10, Free 10 on there, I got Mitch on there. So I got Taliban on there, I got Brick Bad on there.
That's hard. I like that. I like that. It's gonna be on all sites, or what's gonna
Everywhere, it's gonna be everywhere.
Alright. So Capo, you are clearly one of the fastest rising stars in the area, man. Gotta let people who don't know who you are. You want to tell people some of the things you've already done to this point, or?
I need to chill. I don't need to.
I gotta chime in. I was just going in about you on live. I cussed a lot of promoters out about you. I swear to God, all
What
the
you
time.
said, but give the man flowers. He right here. To keep saying.
Look, I feel like a lot of people keep you in Slug's shadow, and I was just telling this to somebody. They wanted to book you, but they kept saying, "When we bring Capo, we gonna bring Slug." And I was like, "Nah, Slug done been out here so many times. Why not just bring Capo?" Cause they put you in his shadow, and I love Slug. That's my brother, but I feel like you need your, you got your own sign, you got your own way, like you got your own, you different, and I feel like you go so unrecognized. And what I don't like is, and I gotta say it, what I don't like is you like you just said, you're so chill, you're so laid back, and you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. And I was just on live telling Big D, like, you don't need to do that because you so hard. Like the marketing there, everything there, you just chilling right now.
Folks got had to come to him, how it come to him, cause he got a manager going 10,000.
But look, he's so hard.
Yeah,
He's so hard. I don't be in the clubs where everybody not doing this, but this is why I try to tell every artist that I come into contact with, this is what you gotta do. He'll sit there, he'll buy the DJ a drink. I could be bartending, hey, Precious, get him a drink, tell him Capo, paid for it. Capo don't know what's going on. He in there, he smoking, he high, he chilling, but he working. Like, you need people like that on your team.
Sure.
Like, you really do
Yeah,
need,
for
and then that's another thing, like, you got homeboys and stuff around, you gotta put them down, or they gotta go. You gotta put them down. If they not working, they gotta go.
They can't go everywhere with you. Me, personally working with an artist myself, so I know that I ain't gonna be able to make every show, but there's always gonna be somebody in my place or somebody, making sure everything is run correctly. Cause I'm calling. I don't care where I am.
Somebody gotta have
he's straight. He looking good. Like, hey, that outfit ain't right. He gotta go. He gotta go change. But I mean, everything is a team. It really is. So you gotta have a real solid foundation.
Right.
I ain't telling y'all no cap, though. Like, that high family.
I'm already
It's one of those.
That's the real, yeah. That's why
I ain't never see you
I'm
nowhere. I'm at home at work 24 hours.
That's the thing. I think people like that rapper energy, and it catch them off guard when you don't got it. Cause like when you walk around super cocky, it's just cocky.
Yeah.
People be like, yo, why he acting like that? He better be fired. So they gonna go check you out just to see if you deserve the way you acting. But when you so chill, it's kind of like one of those, hey, you good?
Yeah,
I'm
straight
all
on
right.
God.
When you say that, honestly, people probably, I know me, cause I taught a lot of artists. They be like, yo, you good? Man, I'm straight. Nah, you probably ain't that good. Cause if you was that good, you gonna let me know you that good. So when you hear somebody just like, I'm okay. Alright, bro. When you know you good, you let me know you good, and then I'll check you out. So I think that might be, if we be honest, might be holding you back too, because you are legit talented. Like that's without question.
I appreciate
but
that.
maybe that, and I ain't gonna, like you said, Slug. I ain't gonna lie. I be out the mix a lot. I be busy doing other things.
Yeah.
I don't really know Slug like that, so I can't really compare him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
that boy was crazy. Like,
I'm pretty sure he does. But
for sure.
I definitely need to check him out. And find out more about him, because I found out about you recently, and I was like, damn, how I missed him. I missed him, man.
But he do, and the crazy thing is, and I say he's so chill, but he do what artists are supposed to do in the club industry. You're not supposed to go in there and don't get me wrong, that was my brother. You not supposed to go hit him up, hey, let me perform just cause he bringing Rudy down here. No, go in the club, get with your DJ, play that song, sit back, chill, and just see, work your record. That's it. That's all you gotta do. He do what's supposed to be done. But it surprised me like, dang, he really chill.
You can't get mad at the promoters though, cause they doing that. They gotta make their money.
You got to know.
Listen, it's great. They can do that, but you just can't get me because I know the game.
Yeah, even
It's
Swap.
different for somebody that don't know the game.
Yeah, I say even Swap ain't a swindle, bro. You can use me long as I use you back. Like you can't it can't be one sided like that. Let me ask you about that too. Rap sheet, man. Did you watch the rap sheet when we decided to
Yeah,
run?
I did for sure.
Do you feel like, let's be honest, cause I'm gonna keep it, I gotta keep the same energy. I was literally the only one in the room who said, man, y'all gotta get Sari on the chance. Reason being, cause I'm gonna ask you, how it looked on video. Did it look like they was blatantly trying to cheat Sari on camera?
No.
Like, of course you gonna say that.
Nah.
I don't know if
I
y'all
feel
see
like-
it. Have y'all
I feel
seen
like-
it?
I haven't seen it.
I feel like if y'all was judging like an R&B category, I would want, in my opinion. But Sari on Hard, I mean, those two different songs, so
Yeah,
it
I'm
was-
gonna give y'all the backstory on this. So y'all can, the video is out on YouTube, 10K views already, and I trust me, I done had 1,000 inboxes about who people think won. So I know everybody's opinion. Some people say you won, some people say Sari on won, some people say other people won. Basically what happened was, it was a performance in Atlanta. So we had 17 artists in their songs. And we had a grading system, and flat out, whoever, I wasn't a judge because I'm the one who knew most of the artists. So I didn't have a vote. It was 3 judges. And we had whoever had the highest points and whoever had the most downloads, flat out they won. Just that simple. They going to perform in Atlanta. So what happened was, it was like a max score of 15. Nobody got a 15. It was 2 other people who had higher scores, but they were out of state, so they couldn't make the performance. So it was coming down to Capo, who was in the lead. He had 11-2, I think. He had like 11-2. So Sari on, they started rating Sari on song. They ended up getting Sari on in 11-5. But I thought Capo had an 11-5. So I stopped listening to them, and I went to the scorer and asked them, all right, this is gonna come down to downloads. And I think Capo's still gonna win off downloads. So I immediately stopped listening to the judges. I started talking to the scorer. The judges kept talking, and then right as they confirmed, oh no, that's 11-5, Capo got 11-2. The judges, I don't think they were listening, but if you're watching on camera, it looked like as soon as they said, nah, Capo got 11-2, Sari on winning, they then said, oh no, hold on, no, hey, we don't, never mind, hold on, we got Sari on at 9-5. Like literally right when they said that, so on camera, I'm like, bro, we can't do that because on camera it's gonna look like y'all just changed this man's score just because he's higher. Because I thought, all right, they got the same score, Capo gonna have more download because they want Capo to win anyway. So they gonna make sure on the downloads that they give him the nod, so it's gonna work out anyways. But because it was a big argument, we got the camera off. It was like we arguing here. How long we arguing here for that? Too long. We argued.
She said too long.
We argued way too long about that. Went through the rest of them. Of course, it was still Sari on Capo at the end. So I wasn't gonna do it because I'm like, bro, y'all blatantly cheat me, people, man. Y'all can't, bro. I'm real big transparency, bro. It don't look good on camera. It looked like y'all cheating this man on camera. But they was like, well, shit, we can't decide, and it was like 30 minutes, bro. We tired.
I said, run it back.
Yeah, it was like run it back, then call both of them, tell them saying one more song, winner take all. I like that really ain't fair, but fuck it. All right, they gonna agree. So I think they try to call you ain't answer, so they call. So they called him, and then I called Sari on. They both sent in a song, and then I think what happened was reversed the next time. We played your song first, and I'm saying on camera too. Had you sent in an upbeat song, they wanted you to win in the room. You literally had to win. All you had to do was send the right song. But you sent a female song, and I think everybody was expecting one more hard song. So the female song was good, wasn't what was needed at that moment.
Yeah.
So then Sari on sent in an upbeat song, and they was like,
It was
damn.
bad.
Yeah, they was like, damn, I can't lie. That's a better song than Capo. But then we started grading, and they still tried to low-key underrate Sari on purpose. And I was like, bro, y'all can't say this man's song is better than Capo's and then rate him lower. So we got to argue about that another good 20 minutes. And then we found saying, fuck it, man. Serion won just based off of that. But you definitely was talented in that. And I don't think nobody lost on that because, like, shit, I can show you my inbox, man. That's too many goddamn people telling me, man, nah, Capo should have won, man. Capo the better. Even that was their argument. Capo the better artist. I'm like, that's true, but this ain't a totality argument. This is who just sent us these best songs. So, nah, that was a lot. If y'all ain't seen it, man, y'all gotta go see it. It was a big ass thing in the episode, but that was fine. I just wanted to see, like, hey, we did it on camera. Now that he's sitting here, just want to know your opinion.
When y'all do it again, I'm talking about the, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you were supposed to pull up to the pressure cooker, man. That was a different thing. The pressure cooker, man, where artists 3 minutes, winner, like it's literally the same thing. It's all on camera. The judges judge. I don't judge. Whoever win $100. Man, we just had the pressure cooker champion here earlier, Esco. He said he taking all challenges, man. So
I challenge you right now.
Yeah.
Hey, you might want to watch the pressure cooker first before you just.
I did watch the Buddy with the Buddy Tim though.
Yeah.
I like my dog though, man. I like my dog.
You think he going ball for ball? Cause this that's one of those like the rap sheet just a song. I ain't doubting you. I ain't doubting you. The reason I got you to say, you just said you ain't the lyrical one. You just like you vibing. He coming with it though.
I got the lyrical content for y'all. It's you know, in the way you put your thing, you know,
Okay.
like I can make songs with everybody. You feel me?
Hey, current champion, he been said he ready to take on somebody. 3 minutes is really that simple, man. 3 minutes, that's all. Win to take all, man. Literally 3 minutes win you $100 if you win. That's on that. But
What we doing, like battle rap?
no, it's not battle rap. It's basically it can be a freestyle. I wouldn't recommend freestyling because if he got written and you freestyle, you probably gonna lose. But it's 3 minutes. It can be a song. I would recommend not doing the hook because again, you wasting time and we judging on the bars. But 3 minutes, you pick everything. You pick your beat. You pick whether you freestyle or writing. You do everything basically, but even if it's from a song, which it can be, you still got to do it on the spot. So you just can't play like your lyrics and then you just kind of like float on it with it. You got to actually rap it on the spot. But I mean, one to take all. You got 3 minutes. We will cut you off at 3. Keep it fair. So I don't care if you mid line.
I'll be here for the next one.
But
I want
yeah,
you to get me in one of the battle rap too. I want a battle rap.
I can tap you in with that too. That's a whole different conversation though.
Shout out Clone.
Yeah, shout out Clone, man. I can get with him on that. I got another event. Speaking of battle rap, I'm booked for another event November 13th. It's in Atlanta. TBL. They're throwing an event, Don't Die 5. And we got Chef Trez headlining that card. So speaking about battle, I don't know if y'all know Chef Trez, but dope battler. So yeah, if you definitely want battle rap, I got some connections for you. I know somebody doing something everywhere. So we'll figure you out something if you want to. Back to y'all though. That was way too long on a long topic. If who would y'all want to do a song with if given the opportunity?
A major rapper or
Major rapper, I mean, because if a local person, you could probably get a local person, but major rapper. I'm personally going Drake. I mean, you gotta get the Drake. You gotta get the stimulus, bro. You gotta get the stimulus.
Y'all just light skin.
Well, that too. I'm just saying. Think about how many people Drake got really like jumpstart. Yeah, you go. That's guaranteed one.
I'm going K Count though. I'm still with my boy.
Yes, sir.
I'm going K Count.
I love KK.
I love him too.
See, I can't say K Count song gonna change my life.
I was just thinking that. Like, K-Cam will give you a good song, but really take you.
Our song, yeah, we could do one.
K-Cam had. That's the only thing. K-Cam had some bangers, bro. But it don't go nowhere though. Even the good songs. That's why I'm like, even if y'all had a great
his
song.
numbers go crazy though.
Yeah.
Like he just underrated. Like
He
his
just
numbers,
like, he just
his
like-
numbers go crazy.
When y'all ever been in the club, would you like to put on that K-Cam?
Oh, they were there all the time. You wasn't able to battle.
I'll be in there.
You wasn't able to
I
battle.
play this. Like, I mean, that's just me though, but.
It really be
I mean,
chill.
nobody really for. I'm sorry. If you see this, I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, K-Cam see this, man. We doing things.
Don't worry about it. Don't
It
worry
really
about
be
it.
chill, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love KK.
I ain't no club person, so that's why I said that. I don't like going to the club.
I don't
Unless
go
I'm
to the
performing, that's it. A
I
lot
don't
of my
like
homeboys,
I
yeah.
don't like going to the club either, unless I'm paid to be there, bro.
Shit, boring.
Right. Oh God.
Now, both of y'all, is y'all main goal a contract or is it to remain independent?
Independent. It was. I was wanting to get signed, but all these too much. They be playing too much. Too much fake stuff going on. I don't say independent.
About you?
I would say my mind goes just to get in a prominent position because it's a lot of things I'm telling that like I really want to push writing and music and things like that, and just screenwriting and producing movies, and I can help. I would ghostwrite for y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to help other people just learn their craft with the music. Cause like I said, they don't want to write. They don't want to really learn it. They just think, just go in here and lie. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, you know. Because a lot of people are like, and we talking to y'all, so there's a lot of y'all that go to the booth and get on there and, you know, you get in front of them and just go to line. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to stay independent? Like you don't want to sign to nobody?
I would, because I wouldn't let them screw me up. I mean, what you gonna get 3 CDs? I could drop it in 2 weeks. I got you. And I'm
See, the only thing with that though, that's the only thing. 3 CDs, you can make 3 CDs, but the contract work, they gotta drop those 3 CDs.
Yeah.
You can have 1,000 tapes and they don't put out anything, and you stuck in that contract.
I won't sign no bullshit.
Now let me ask y'all this, and I give if y'all haven't seen any music episode of the podcast, it's been like 3. I ask every artist this just to see, 1, y'all watching, and then 2, y'all know what y'all talking about on the paperwork side of things. Would you sign a 360?
It depends on 5 minutes, yeah. We personally.
Why you saying no? I don't want to hear why you saying no. Because you sound like every artist who come on here say no.
I would.
I'm gonna listen to them. Go ahead.
Why would y'all sign a 360?
I would just to get that exposure. That's it. Cause I know I can get myself out of it. I'll top.
Why would you not sign a 360?
Cause everything 360, like you can do it yourself.
If it's all my fault, you might as well.
You can do it yourself.
One thing I noticed with a lot of artists, you know, there's not one 360 contract. A 360 literally just means that, true, whatever you do, that the label takes a certain percentage of it. But there's not one certain, like, you won't sign a 360. What if it was like 95.5? Well, you keep 95%, they take 5. You still wouldn't sign it? Let me ask you this though. If the label's making money on everything you do, that means the label's invested in you, which means they're gonna put you in positions to make more money. Now you can stay unsigned if you want and keep 100%, but if you ain't really out there, you're not getting the exposure, you're not in places, 100% of nothing is not better than 95% of 2 million.
Yeah.
Facts.
You right.
But
You right.
but a lot of artists,
I still
you still.
It's the time.
because
Like you said though, with the numbers though, we are possibly that'd be a negotiation, but like we'll thoroughly have to go through that.
But the only thing,
I'm
I'm just joking because like a 360, a label would never come to you with a 95.5 360. Most 360s are between 60, probably lower than that, depending on your leverage, probably 40 to 60% if you can argue. And that's just being real though, because I mean, if you got to know who you are, because like if you don't have a deep fan base, an established fan base, then you got to be honest, man, maybe the 360 might be in your interest. I compare it to like a rookie contract. You know, no athlete looks for the first contract, they going for the second one.
Right.
I just got to get through this one. So that's when y'all say like, don't sign for too many tapes or things like that. Make it easy to get out of it once you do it. Then make the money on the second one once you got the notoriety. But that's the main thing as far as that goes. I personally, if it makes sense, I'd sign a 360 if it made sense. Because the thing is, if you were where that, you got to be honest with yourself as an artist. Because if you were where you probably may think you're at, they wouldn't came to you with a 360. If you were that type of artist, they would have came to you with a joint ventureship. Because y'all both have equal opportunities to make money off each other. So if they came to you at a 360, you might want to reevaluate where you actually are. Being hood famous and being mainstream, 2 different things. And that'd be the difference. A lot of people, the hood know you, but
I mean, the 360 really it is a joint venture. I mean, if they helping to pay for the things and making money off of you at the same time, like I said, it's just a limp of the contract.
True.
If I tell you within 2 years I got to drop you 4 CDs, and for 2 years y'all gonna make 70% of everything I make, and y'all gonna make me this big, I'd be cool with that, cause after 2 years, I mean, I still got this.
And that go back to the argument, man. Like even 30% of 2 million better than 100% of 0 if I ain't making nothing. Especially if I can get out of it quickly. Now, I know we already talked about Big D gave Miss Flowers, man. Great guy, we already know that. How did y'all meet? Well, how did he become your manager?
I know that too.
You don't got a manager, do you? What would make you, while you thinking of that, what would make you get a manager?
They just gotta be loyal to the business side of things. I mean, because I have so much stuff going on, I just want to be able to trust folks with the money and stuff as it come in. I'm more of a 50-50 split person. I don't care nothing about it. I mean, I got other avenues of things coming in, so I would rather just bust it down my manager and they take 20% and put towards us going to more studios and 20% toward my entourage and stuff like that. And we taking 30 and 30 a piece like that.
When do you do it yet? Get a manager? When you do it?
What?
Because I feel like, and I was just saying this as well, artist development, like a lot of people missing that development stage and going straight to that artist stage. Like you're not even fully developed as an artist yet to, get a manager. This works because Solid is loyal. That works. That works. But as far as, getting yourself up, how should I move through the clubs? How should I move when I'm at home? Because you're still an artist still.
Right.
And I feel like you should fuck with somebody who in, that artist development stage first. Then get an artist. Because now you know how to handle that manager because he working for you.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't got no manager a lot of times. I know people in my situation might get lost in what you're doing. Your shows and stuff might slow up.
Yeah.
Your booking and everything else. Whereas you got a manager, you know, say you need to be here at this time, and you ain't gonna never say no. So you know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you gotta do. So, yeah.
Basically, like that reminder, like, hey,
Yeah.
you gotta show it 5:30. I'm gonna need you to be there at 4 for the set. All that.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
a lot.
at what point do you, like, a manager is great, but at what point do you need to switch from the manager that just hustles you up shows, just like, he running everywhere for you, trying to get you booked, to the manager who knows the actual music business?
I want them.
Because that could be two different people. Now, not saying you don't have to keep that person on the team, but is there a certain point that you reach where you gotta say, hey man, I kind of need somebody with no contracts, with no things like that. Like, I appreciate you running to these clubs, but we kind of passed the clubs now. They calling to book us, so we don't need you to hustle. They calling us now. Is there a switch in y'all opinion? Not to put you on the spot or anything like that, but y'all just in general. Like, is there a switch that has to happen, or would you all keep that same manager?
It'll be simple as I'm gonna tell my manager, look, we're finna bring him in to do this part of it, and you gotta be doing this part. I would never want to get.
Who's that? Somebody.
I would never want to elevate and I get to the top and I'm here with none of the people that I got here with. You know what I mean? Like
that was the right answer, man. I'm glad you said that. I'd been real awkward. Y'all been like, nah, shit, he gone, bro. Appreciate you, big dog. That's where you get off at right here, man. But how did y'all meet, man? How did this happen? How did he become your manager?
I think I had another manager who just organized. I came to Solid though, 'cause I think Solid would manage another artist at the time. And I was just like, bro, you trying to be my manager, bro? And ever since then,
I remember that. Okay.
he just went up for them.
Who?
Light skin baby.
But like, I don't put no effort in it.
What made you just want to stick with him though? Like,
Who, Capo?
no, I'm talking
Who?
you.
That's why we were Big D.
Yeah.
got you need
Why
now.
not? Big D. I wake up,
Y'all like when he not at the club, cause like he don't be. He say like he say that ain't fine. I be at the club. I be seeing him man putting in work with him man when he not there.
They can be fighting. They can be fighting on live. I see Big D gonna get it out there.
Capo was thinking
That's how I found out about you. He slid me, rap sheet. I got this song for my guy. I ain't say no more. Let's throw it on there.
They be cutting his ass out on live.
Yeah,
Talking
they be
about
going-
fine putting up.
Shit,
Big, get your ass
you don't want to be promo, goddamn. Don't be on that drama shit. Shit, free promo, everybody tuned in.
So I probably listen to my music more than I do. I don't even listen to my music.
But every time he posts a story, man, he got that Capo playing in the back. That's a fact.
Every time.
That's a fact. Now, let me ask y'all, if somebody had time to hear one song from y'all, what's the song they gotta hear?
Cold War.
Who's the fun of that?
Everywhere. It's called Cold War. It's on Red City.
About you?
Probably Meet the Freak. It ain't not yet though.
It ain't out yet.
No.
I got it.
I done heard it though. Hold on, it ain't out.
No, it ain't not yet.
Wasn't that on the rap sheet? Was that on the rap sheet?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's unreleased.
Yeah.
We gave y'all some.
That shit, 10,000 people done heard it. It's released at this point.
It ain't not.
It really- It's released at this point.
It getting cold, so they finna drop the motherfucker.
Oh, that's
Smart.
what's up. That's what's up.
Basically, like shit. At 2 in the morning when the club closed, you know what I'm saying? What you trying to do? Shit,
That's
you
that
drunk
pull-up.
or drunk?
That's that pull-up music. What you
That
said.
visual gotta go crazy.
For real though.
That
Like,
visual.
Hey, yo,
They can't have
they
it.
dropped that out though. We can drop that bitch tonight out.
Oh yeah.
You know, I got everything like, I don't go out just be going. I'm going
But
to
video tonight.
Okay.
time is
No,
money.
no, that's They don't working on that visual. I ain't making no more music. I'm trying to.
There you
Bro,
go.
don't get like that though.
There you go.
Bro, I only got. Bro, I got. We know how many songs I got. I only got 2 years.
What they doing, both G? You feel me? You got to make music so you can
You
stay
do,
in
but, like, it's a lot, but
See,
they
look,
do
when I
it
make
all the
music
time.
though, like I just can't just go to the studio and record. Like I gotta be. I'm an emotional artist anyway. So if I'm feeling a certain type of way, that's my best music. If I ain't going through nothing, I'm not gonna go to the studio. I ain't got nothing to rap about.
That's a fact. I like that. I like that.
Rap about not going through stuff like that. And rap about being happy. You know what I'm saying? Rap about good, right? About, you know what I mean? Because if you think, when you get rich, what you gonna rap about? You just start rapping?
No, I don't like
So you
it.
gonna live a good life.
You feel like you
feel me?
will.
Man, I don't know. Rob Ray still find the saddest stuff to talk about, man. We know he
And I'm
really good.
like, okay.
But that man life is hard. Like, there's always something going on with him.
He hard. I like
He hard, man.
No, he hard, but it's like, damn, bro. You get sad for him.
He motivated.
Hey, like, she be like, damn, bro, that happened too. Like,
That man crazy. No,
Really,
crazy.
really music, goddamn. It depends on what you've been through, what you know.
that's a fact. Now, both of y'all, what's the best piece of advice you ever been given? It can be music related or just in general.
Never pay nobody to listen to your music, because all good music gonna get heard.
That's a fact too. Never pay nobody to listen to your music because honestly they don't care. If, to me, if I want to hear you, that's why too, rap sheet, I don't charge nobody nothing to sing your songs in. Cause bro, if I don't want to hear you, you can't pay me to hear you. Like, and that's the thing too. If you pay somebody, bro, it's just a transaction. They gonna let your song ride through, and then that's it. They not gonna do nothing with it. Like if they really like it, you ain't gotta pay them for that. They gonna support it just because they like it. That's true, bro. That's really a waste of money.
I gotta chime in on that because I started doing music reviews. And I have it to where it's like, oh, just send me in as a donation type thing. Because I still doing a rap fest. So it's like a
Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this then. Do you be really caring to hear their songs?
Oh, yeah,
I ain't
for
trying to knock your
sure.
hustle, but
for sure.
do you hear some of them songs and you just literally waiting for it to play through?
Like
So every
they'll
song
send a
you
song,
like.
every song they send me, I'm actually listening to it. If I feel like, bro, yo verse, like one dude was on live Monday and I was like, that song could have did very without that last verse. He felt some type of way, but he took it in consideration. The next day he sent it back to me and was like, I went and redid it.
See, that happens on the rap sheet, but we don't, like, I feel like whether you like it or not, because you're charging them, you are forced to listen to the whole song because they paid you to listen to it.
Yeah.
He on the rap sheet. I don't know if y'all seen the rap sheet, bro. We will cut your song off within 20 seconds because you didn't pay me to listen to it. So if I'm not feeling it, I had the right to cut it off. But if I still listen to it, it's because I want to.
Facts.
But had you paid me to play it, I mean, respectfully, I don't want to hear it, bro. I'm kind of thinking about something else, but I gotta let it rock at this point.
So y'all better pay my boy if y'all want y'all song.
Nah, don't pay me. I be telling people I don't accept no money to hear your songs. If I want to hear your songs, I'm gonna listen to them, and if I don't, I'm not gonna listen to it just because you sent me a couple of dollars.
Why not though? I don't see why not, because at the end of the day, you have a platform, right?
Yeah.
And I understand the free concept. Not knocking, what you got
Now-
going on. I understand the free concept. But if they feel, respected enough to pay you for your time, why not?
Now, my thing is, like I always say, it gotta be two sides. So if you literally are just paying me to hear your song, that's different than you saying, hey, bro, here go a couple of dollars. Hey, I know you about to be like, at the event I was at in Atlanta, it was a lot of A&Rs in that room.
Mm-hmm.
It's different, hey, bro, I'm gonna play, hey, when you get up there, bro, can you hey, pass this along to somebody? Can you get this played at that event? Like, okay, that's different. That's different than you just, hey, bro, I just want to know your opinion on it. But if it's like, bro, I'm paying you because I think you might push this somewhere else. All right, now you want me to help you on the business side of things. But if you're just sending me literally to get my opinion, that still comes off more personal. Because if I'm not going to do anything with it other than listen to it.
Investing though. They investing. In some type of way, they investing because like the rap sheet, whatever segment, you know, they screen recording. So they saving it, they posting it. Now they getting views, and somebody may look at that and be like, "Hey, you know, this is actually pretty hard, but you don't reviewed it. He don't pay you for your time." I mean, it goes.
Let me see.
What's a decent price though?
That's what he
Because
say.
somebody charging $20.
Even a person like me, I don't think it'll never have to be like. But I would feel offended if I paid you to get your opinion on a song or something, and you cut it off or something.
I'm gonna say one more thing too about the paying. I think more business than just like trying to make a couple quick. Like, yeah, I can charge you $5 to listen to your song, but you gotta think, like you said, oh, everybody watching. Why is everybody watching? I didn't charge nobody to send their song. So now I got 20 artists who sent their songs. If I'd have charged, maybe 10 of them would have sent their songs. That's less people watching, but it's a platform because what did everybody do? Damn, everybody over there sending their music. Damn, everybody watching that shit. Damn, I need to get on that. And they ain't charging, I'm gonna send my music. So you know when I post a video, guess who all sharing it? That artist, all that artist homeboys, all the people affiliated with him.
Right.
So now, yeah, I could have took that $5 from you, but now, like these events, hey bro, man, everybody watching you, bro. Yeah, I could take $5 from you, or I could take $250 from them. So why get the cheap money when it's more going out there? And the fact, it make my platform look better because damn, it's 20 artists over there. Why everybody coming to him? So it also, yeah, I don't need the money from you because I'm gonna get the money from them. So that's another thing. When it's like,
But think about like what she's saying though. As far as this part of it, now, if you got 20 people sent their music in, like even me, if I done sent my music in, I'd rather give you $10 to go and play mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like go and skip. I'd rather pay you long to go and skip. You know what I'm saying? Like that, yeah.
but the thing with that, everybody gets played. So it's not like, bro, oh damn, bro, sorry, I ain't playing music. Everybody gets played. Like whether you pay me or not, the same thing that was gonna happen to your song happens to your song.
Yeah.
So whether you
order those, I see you do it right now. I'm doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? I can go live on one of my phones and show you right here listening to it.
See, even with the order though, that still is your fault. Cause I post rap sheet episode 5, sing your song. If you the first person to sing your song, guess who number 1? If you wait till the day before the episode and now you 17,
That's
who call
like
us that?
radio call.
Who call us that? It's literally in order. So like, and I don't know how them artists be finding their songs within like the first 5 minutes anyway. So they be skipping past and finding their moment anyway. So it don't even matter where I put you because they gonna find themselves. But
Could we give advice?
go ahead.
You want to give advice?
I mean, I was gonna add. I just had a question for y'all. Like, you know, as y'all being artists, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
That's a good question.
I mean, only because I ask my artist this like every other time I see him, and he
Hey, Emo, your artist too, ain't he?
yeah, he give
Hey,
me.
shout out Emo, man. Hey, Emo.
I be into that though. Like, he got some, you know.
I gotta put you on the spot. You was on the podcast and told us we gonna love that song from Emo.
Okay, listen.
And we did not love that song from Emo.
Listen. I told you specifically. I said, bro, this might not be the song, but the next one.
I be asking, because I know people gonna watch this. Why do people be telling us after we kill your song? Oh, that was the wrong song. I should have sent y'all. Why y'all sent it to me then, bro?
Because that was the only one he had done at that, you know.
But he came back in the next episode with 2 hard
I'm
songs.
telling
So he
you,
did.
we got more in the works. Everything is bubbly, you know. We
You
just like the
you wrote this
whole.
with him?
No, I didn't know.
Didn't
No,
go?
I didn't know one. But I was, you know, I was there, but I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So it's always somebody.
I think the best advice I give an artist is 80% mental, 20% physical. That's just period.
I think
Mental, that's just your mentality. If you either get 8, period. Out here in this music industry, and a lot of people see it as snake at you. Like it is. It's a shiesty game. It is. I don't seen it. But it's either get 8, you either get out there and swim from the sharks, or you're gonna be that fish.
I think the best advice I give an artist, one, read your paperwork, especially if you're gonna sign a contract, because there's a lot of artists who love to cry after they sign a contract.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't know it was in my deal. My thing to that, bro, if you in a contract, that means at some point or another that contract was in front of you for you to sign, which means you should have read it then. So you can't be in a contract if it was never in front of you because you could have never signed it. So definitely read, know what's going on with that, man. And even if you don't know what you're talking about, man, sound like you know what you're talking about, because most people ain't gonna know the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I always sounded confident, man.
I say trust your process. There's a lot of people that wants that. I know that rap and that will stop because they don't get enough support. And a lot of people always ask me, how you keep going on about to support you and stuff. I know what's going on with
Now I can't say a lot of people support you, because again, I done seen a lot of support from you. Once I like peaked, I like, bro, a lot of people be supporting.
I mean, yeah, but like how most people think it should be, like one of the ones, like
This is the Did Right Marathon. I'm keeping it very blunt.
You right.
That's a fact. It is everything kind of is a popularity contest. And even this, hell, people want to jump on once they seen everybody in their moment. I jumped on. So yeah, I want to get on that shit too. Same thing. Once everybody start hearing Capo in the club, oh man, you just getting on Capo, man. I've been on him. It's the same thing. Everybody just want to be in the in crowd. Speaking of getting on Capo, your real project, the real me, man. What's been your feedback on that? I done seen some love on that, so you can't pretend they ain't listening to you.
I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really know.
How you,
I don't even know, to be honest.
how you don't know?
How you feel about the project, guy?
Yeah.
To be honest, bro, when I make music, I don't listen to it. It's over with. Like when I make music, I'll be on some net project. Like I don't even be stuff like. And a lot of people that know me, if I perform, I won't even know my own lyrics because I don't listen to myself like that much. I just be on some net song.
What would be your single on that tape?
My single, I don't know. I got a lot.
Now I heard, like I said, after you was on the rap shit, I definitely peeped your tape, man. I like it. I think my favorites was the intro. I like that intro.
Yeah, the intro hard.
That intro hard. Intro was too hard.
I had to get on there.
Yeah, I heard you on there. I heard you on there. Go Dumb. I like that one too. And then my last one was For Real. I said those are my top 3 on your tape. If you had to pick your top 3 on your tape though.
Ooh, I'd probably say Dangerous. A lot of people like that song. I would say Dangerous.
Okay, I like that one. Bargy, what's your top 3 on yours?
Not a pain song, cold or in rainy days.
Alright. So do y'all keep the same engineer every time, or do y'all switch it up?
Taliban, I ain't going nobody else. Taliban.
I pretty much get certain, like, I've been working with Taliban for years, so that, like,
Yeah, you saying that?
yeah, more definitely. Like, I still use Lil Mac. I use VLG. I drop it as long as you know what you're doing. You feel me?
Now, like I said, as an OG in this game, man, for the music, what would you credit your ability, man? What 10? We already talked about. You got a song 10 years old. You still in this. What would you credit as your ability to kind of change and still be relevant?
To actually be relevant, like to people, you know what I mean? Like you gotta actually be kind of somebody. Like everybody knowing I'm not going in here on the beat just lying and stuff like that. So that means a lot to people. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what kind of.
And one thing I can't say about bro, if you get on his song line, he gonna take you off.
Yeah.
Okay,
I ain't gonna shoot cold. I'm gonna tell you right then. That's what do. Put it in the trash, bro. Straight up. Right then.
Oh man.
Yeah. Take him off the beat. Tell him right then.
Both of y'all, any upcoming shows? Where can people see you at if they wanted to see you?
I got my sister Navy thing coming up on 20th. I'm in Atlanta this weekend at Club Bliss. That's all I know going on right now. My little baby birthday on the 10th. We're gonna pop shit for that.
You performing at the birthday party?
Oh, we perform there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Right before the camera, they cut my song off real quick. Let's get
You
it
gonna
popping.
perform with me. All my kids love my music.
Okay.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
Okay.
What about you? Where can people see you at?
Your event.
Yo, you come to Myia Hill?
Yeah, for sure.
You just announced that to me. I didn't even know you. Damn.
For sure.
What is that? The third? I don't even know my It's the third. Third? You out there with somebody yet, or y'all just telling me now? I mean, I can walk
I'm
up
telling you.
Oh shit! I got some tomorrow at with Dave Dirty. It's a for the info. You got to text him for the info for the location, so I think it's more of a private shindig or something.
And another thing that I'm gonna throw out there with these flyers, stop letting you promote putting it out on the side of the flyers. You need to be on that flyer, not on the side of it. I can go and create it. My baby can go and create a side flyer. That there intimidates me. So I know that should intimidate y'all.
Hey,
Be on the side of the flyer.
They be paying me.
Well, hey,
Y'all should be on the
that money clear, you can do what you want with it. Bro.
Pictures matter.
It really do. Like, you gotta have something that's gonna be eye-catching. Automatically, like, oh yeah, I gotta
I
listen to
feel like
that. That
if an artist
hard.
performing at a club, you should be making your own flight.
Most definitely.
That's true.
But that's not the
Cause ain't nobody gonna make you look better than you. That's a fact.
They ain't put me on the side of no flyer though.
Nah.
Yeah, the old pictures. We had to do the pictures. I was like 2012. Like,
Yeah, they just go snatch them pictures. Like,
any picture, the
bro,
first
they
picture
just go
they see.
snatch any picture.
But because it could be easier to cut for the graphic guy, or
Well, they be doing it. Hold on, man.
They be cheating.
All right, floor is y'all's, man. Everybody, man. Y'all got anything y'all need to say, man? Anything y'all need to announce? Anything y'all just want to say to the world, man, while the camera's on?
I got the new CD coming out on the 7th. I got a redrop on RV the Criminal Musician coming out on the 3rd. Man, y'all go check that out. That's going to be everywhere. I enjoyed my time here. You feel me? I enjoyed all y'all. I had a nice time.
Shout out to you though, bro. What you doing on big?
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's love to y'all. This is what this is for, man. This is why it's called the Rose Garden, man. Make sure everybody get their flowers, man. Cause you know, especially like I noticed that's the one thing. Like, what we 25, 26 videos in. I'm noticing, like, especially locally, people can see what you're doing all day and will not acknowledge it until you gotta tell them something first. Like, hey, bro, I like your music. Bro, I've been saying your podcast, bro. I love it. Like, bro, why you didn't tell me that time I told you that? So this is what this is for, man, to make sure, like, damn, everybody watching it, give you your flowers, you give somebody else their flowers, so now they had to come back to you, even somebody you ain't know. Hey, bro, I seen you on that, bro. I appreciate that love, bro. Hey, let's work. Let's do something. Like, that's what get the conversation started. Somebody got to figure out who's going to start the conversation. So by y'all sitting here, y'all just started that conversation, man. So I appreciate all y'all time, man.
Yeah, the birthday gonna do a trap for y'all now.
Oh yeah, and I'm working on a little project with artist development. I actually quit my job for this because I love artists, like local music. Like I had to quit because if I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go in. I've been working with Ugly Money Nietzsche. If anybody know him, he's the A&R for Future. He like my mentor type thing, and I've been watching him do his thing, and I just decided to quit, and we finna go full throttle with it. I'm the hardest female in Middle Georgia doing it, the only female in Middle Georgia doing it, so we gonna go crazy.
We gonna pop shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So again, this is the Rose Garden. So the goal is to give everybody their flowers. We sat here and gave both of you all the well-deserved flowers, but we got to end this with you all giving somebody else their flowers. It could be somebody you don't really know. You just see them working.
Shout out Bob, man, slick people. He got him working, bro. We watching fast. Straight up. Straight up.
I'm gonna get Big D mine, man.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why that was expected.
I don't need no
It's just non-stop though.
Yes,
It's just
sir.
non-stop. Like when it comes to, even with his own clothing line style, he just don't stop. Like he always
That's a
working.
fact.
Always working. Even when you wanna even go to the studio, there's always some motion going on. So real somebody that believe in your vision more than you do, that's hard to find out here. And my boy definitely believe in me. So
Shout out my fans, y'all keep me going. like straight up. Yeah, I mean, I get a lot of inboxes too about people just want to hear my music, and I appreciate y'all for that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What about y'all? Y'all been saying y'all just
I want to shout out, of course, to the team. If it weren't for you guys, I probably wouldn't even been in this whole music field because, you always want to jump in, but sometimes you got to take risks, and this is the risk I decided to take, and I feel like I've taken it with the best team, honestly. So shout out to BPM. That's Real, Monopoly, Emo, and Dion. Shout out to you guys. My mom, of course, the rest of you guys. Love you.
I gotta get my flowers too. Gotta be my brothers, Chang, Stack Right, all of them.
Shout out to them.
I gotta give my flowers to my brothers because they keep me going. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, we
Female
did
in
last night.
the female in the mall. We just gotta keep going. We gotta keep pushing. They push me to go crazy. I gotta give my flowers to my brothers.
What's up, man? Anybody got any last comments, man?
You keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
We're
Tap
going
in.
crazy.
Tap in.
Well,
We're
that's
going up with you every time.
Yeah, we in Atlanta. We filming the
Get your
first
mans on
podcast.
up for the pressure cooker.
Filming the first podcast in Atlanta this Saturday. We going to Savannah soon. We all, a couple other cities tapping in, man. We're gonna be all over, man. Then of course the event, Rap Sheet 5th episode. What's that? Wednesday, the 3rd. So this is probably the last video that come out before that. So definitely, man, y'all tap in, y'all follow all these great people, man. Make sure you're supporting them, giving them their flowers. Other than that, we are done.
Rich Little G on Instagram.